Hello everyone, welcome to the Northern Tarot. My name is Andy. Today, as promised, I will do the reading for June 2022. And this is general reading, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Okay, so what we can expect now, as I been mentioning in the recent readings when we're coming to an end of May, that we're stepping back to the expansions period. And June gonna be a promising month for every aspects of life that we want to improve. So to allow us to take advantage of these golden opportunities, so we should focus on the healing and finish as much as we can whatever that we think we're able to do. And then we need to focus on ourselves and our personal plans for how we want to build to build our like strategy goal for the time to come. This is gonna be for a long run goal, so make sure that you aim something big, because there will be a big boost in June for everyone. Now this applies to other zodiacs too, but because Jupiter is still in Aries, so we actually more advantageous when it comes to the blessings. So if we aware of that, of how lucky we are, then of course that we will figure out how to utilize everything that's come on the way in June. Now what we are expecting, so Mars stepping in, except from the 28th of May, so this is the end of May, that it's gonna conjunct with Jupiter. It gives you the exaggerate energy, so we need to watch out for things that we overdo, because we don't want to regret. But after that, the whole month in June, Mama will stay in Aries, so it's gonna give you that more sustainable energy. So you have that basically you have more stamina to do things, because even if you want to party, you need stamina, you need that energy, right, to enjoy life. So this is really a good sign. Now and then the energies of the blessings, you feel like things start to go smoother, so it's actually the blessings coming in. It will be built up until around 15th of June, so like right in the middle of the month. And it also the full moons on the 15th of June, which is the good time for we to do the manifesting. So if you want to manifest anything, remember to utilize the time of the full moon in the middle of the month. Speak out loud what you wish for. The more details, the better. So you start to need to like prepare. It's like you do the examination, right? If you want to get a good grade, then it always comes down to preparations. So if you have a good preparation, you will know exactly where you're heading to and how to manifest. Now there's a few things that I can spot out in general scale of June. So what coming to the 4th of June, no, sorry, that was when Magritte finished retrograding on the 5th of June, or the 2nd of June, as the internet says. So things start to kind of you find the communication with people start to be more coherent. So you find it's easier to talk or communicate with people, right? And then Saturn's gonna be retrograde around the 10th of June. So it's like all the steps that they are forcing us to prepare now for changes will be the time to put into practice, and that's why the energy start to flow again. Jupiter still directs in June. Now it allows you to keep working on the self-healing, healing your inner child as much as you can, because this is really great, because soon at the end of July, Jupiter will retrograde and will move to Pisces. So the healing is not the priority by then. It will be another priorities for that period. So you can both develop yourself, healing yourself, and develop the plans that you want for your life. Now, when it comes to relationship, around, I can't remember, but I think it's the 12th or the 11th of June. I couldn't remember, but it's around that time. And Uranus gonna conjunct with Venus, and it's in Taurus. So hang on, sorry. Is that yeah? It's in Taurus. Because I didn't write down. I forgot about what I study these things on 25th. So anyway, when it conjuncts, so it allows you to feel that boost of the emotional connections with people. It either brings you to another level, upgrading the relationship or the connections that you're dealing with, or it might, rebel against what you want to do, because Saturn is retrograding to in Aquarius. So there will be two possibilities, but either ways, if it's meant to happen, then you will have to understand because it's meant to happen. So no need to worry about that, because because see, if something upgrading to another level, it becomes like when you refresh yourself and rebirth yourself, you become a new one, right? So you're not like the one that people knew before. So it's cool. It's still classed as something new. But if it cannot evolve, something cannot evolve, then obviously that will have to be killed and removed for the new things to come in and replace it. And then on the 15th of June is when I think Mercury is gonna move to Gemini, so it goes back to the zodiac that it rules. So it will allow you to be more logical. You become wiser. All these kind of like, you're more practical and clearer on the goal and the ideas that you have. Now, so on overall, in my opinion, June is one of the best months together with April. April is one of the months like that. So in June, you're gonna feel that quite similar feeling, but with much more progress and much more results that you can gain from any sort of activities, plans or projects that you want to do. So please take use of this time to make sure that you don't miss anything important to you and your family and your loved ones. Okay, now so let's go to the tarot to see what the cards say. Okay, so as usual, we will check with the oracle cards to see what we are expecting in June. Okay, so this is because this is a monthly reading, so at the end of the reading I will have a yes and no card questions for yes and no. So if you want to ask something, you can prepare the questions from now or you can pause the video after that and before I open the card to see what is the answer. Now the first card we have, the Mother Nature and Presence. We got this one, I think in the reading yesterday with number 5. It's all about changes coming in, nurture, presence. So literally, it's just like what I was talking about in the introduction. It will be the time that you feel finally you don't have to do all these boring homework with yourself anymore. Finally, you can start to do doing something more material, a more 3D world. So you can feel something like you can feel the actual thing that you can do. the actual result that you can see, or make things happen. So it's sense of achievements that they want you to apply in June. So trying to just do whatever that you think is best for for your plan or for your future, and then see it grow, and then you will gain the sense of achievements. And when you got a sense of achievement, then you will realize that is one of the best cure to have you grounding, to know that you're still alive, and to know that you're still part of something. Okay. And also the mother that nurtures, it's about the healing is start to providing. And I forgot to say this, right? Around the 15th of June, Mars will conjunct with Chiron. Now you will get the double healing effect from Chiron, and also your wisdom is gonna be very up high. And this is for Sagittarius. That's why we are here in this channel for Sagittarius, because Chiron is for Sagittarius. Healing is also the power, the very unique power of Sagittarius. Of course, other side they also have it, but they don't have that kind of magical touch like what we do. Okay, so now let's see the second card. What we have. The second card we have Step Out, Hidden Courage, Camouflage. It's the time for you to show yourself, to take the spotlight, to enjoy life, to be seen, to be visible. You don't have to hide anymore. You don't have to be ashamed. You don't have to feel unhappy, feeling all this, the griefs. I know there's a lot of people done the healing recently, but I'm pretty sure there's still people a little bit slower compared to the current energies of the process. So if anyone that's still working on the healing and things, don't worry, because just follow with current energy. It's like when you skip school. If you skip grade 5, for example, and then you just jump in grade 6, and then you can do 2 grades at the same time. So it's the sense of how we do things. So you can still work on your healing, because there will be a double healing on the 15th of June. But then you still can, start to doing things, making the projects, kickstart your projects, initiate any ideas, any inventions that you want, entrepreneurship, self-employed, anything you want. This is quite interesting because like the card says step out, but it's a hidden courage, camouflage. It's like you are now know how to show yourself without the fear of being attacked. Now because it kind of makes sense to me, because if you look back yourself in the past, do you actually feel at the beginning you are so humble when you're still young and inexperienced, and then you got hurt, and then you start to kind of like getting scared of knowing people, or socializing with too many people. But at one time you was so kind of a humble, and you minster into any crowd you want. Now because you've done the healing, you learn the wisdom now. That allows you to have that confidence to step out again, and this time you're not scared of getting hurt, or anyone trying to use you, or trying to cheat you. So that is the meaning of this month. It's like it's the golden opportunity in every aspects of life. There's a number 6 of Wands. That is the general energy. Now you're gonna feel in the spotlight, victorious. It's like invincible feeling. Everyone has to cheer for you. Everyone has to be happy for you. Everyone has to look up to you. So that's what the meanings of expansion period that I was talking about coming. The challenge is the Eight of Cups. Now the challenge is how you cut that part of yourself, because a lot of people still saying, I know, I heard you say, but I still cannot get over it. It's still kind of like hurt me inside. Now when you still that is what the month is about, that you still can feeling victorious, you can still feeling active and proactive to do things, but then you can do the healing at the same times. Now if you think it that way, basically just find where is missing of the work of the shadow work that you haven't done, just keep working on it, then you can get out of this challenge of the Eight of Cups. So the Eight of Cups here, they challenge you how you be more flexible with your energy, so to allow you to be successful and still working on what's missing. So that is what this reading about. Okay, so the next card we have the Queen of Pentacles. You're gonna see the growth, the expansions with the Queen of Pentacles. Suddenly you feel like you were not as useless as other people trying to label you in the past. It gives you the sense of recognition. It gives you the sense of pride and of like a self pride. So in long time you forgot about that, and now you start to realize that you actually capable of the success just as anyone else. It's just because you forgot that you have that power and ability, because you choose to support people, to heal people. That's why you sacrifice that power, and now it's time for you to take it back and make it your own way, your own success with the Queen of Pentacles. And you're confident, you know, you feel kind of like top of the world with the Six of Wands, but with the Queen of Pentacles, you are so confident. Now, what you learn from the past is the Page of Swords. What you learn from the past is you are the one who carry out the justice for yourself, and you meant to be the one who carry out the justice to the people that you trying to help. It's like you recognize that's the lesson you learn, and this is a very valuable lessons that you gained from the journey that you've been through. That's it. You now can do anything, capable of anything on your own with the Page of Swords. So the Page of Swords here is like it's like the reverse Page of Swords in the traditional tarot. So you don't need any more lessons or any more information. You have gained sufficiently all the tools to allow you to become this confident warrior, and you become the queen. Okay, so let's see how you feel. Of course you feel happy. So what you thinking with this, all these so it's gonna be overwhelmed energies, like in a good way, positive overwhelmed energy in June. And you will think of, there you go, the Two of Wands. You will you learn how to be precise and detailed, because you realize that in the past people trying to spoil you at the beginning, so you become dependent. They try to make you codependent on them, so they're trying to do things or trying to improvise you things, but they don't but they didn't do it genuinely. It shouldn't be wrong if people do that genuinely, but because they were not genuine, they were there to teach you lessons, or you know, to bring out all the fears that the shadow works that you have to work on. And now you learn it and you start to know how to be your own boss. So you learn how to be your own boss eventually. Doesn't matter how old you are, but the process is applied to everyone. So if you learn things faster, then you at this stage sooner. If you don't, and you were at that stage together with the younger one. So no one can skip the process and avoid it. So if you understand it now, especially if you're with me so far, please apply it into your life, because success will be guaranteed. They really want to reward you with all the hard work and all the, you know, like courage to accept the pain, the prices. They just want to reward you, but you need to show them that you're able now. Okay, so what coming to what you is the Lovers. I have the feeling that you gonna have multiple choices of connections in June. Now, I don't know if that's a soulmate or not, but people kind of like, this is about people kind of attracted to your glory, rather than you think that it has to be soulmate or twin flame. You know, to be honest, my advice is never from now on think of anyone, oh, that is my soulmate, that is my twin flames. On which ground? The soulmate or twin flames, they will have to pass the process too, to prove to themselves that they deserve love. It's just like when you have to pass through your process to prove to yourself that you deserve love, and then you will meet that kind of romantic soulmate. Or else, maybe you meet the soulmate as a friend. They are there just to help you. They are there because they want to teach you some sort of lessons. But because they are soulmate connections, so they don't torture you like the karmic one. That's why people keep confusing. So from now on, don't think of anyone as anything. Judge them with the fairness, with all the lessons you learned. Judge them with the principle of equal give and take by the universe. Just, you know, like treat them the way you treat yourself. You cannot treat them more than what you treat yourself. And you cannot treat yourself less than what you treat them. Okay. The reason why I say that, because if one of the connections here, potentially soulmate or twin flames, if you carry out the justice, then you will allow them to carry out the justice too. And then the universe will allow two of you to make the reunion or something together. Now, if you don't do it, even they potentially were the one, the universe will say, no, you still not learn, so remove, send someone else, teach them, you again. That is what happening. That's why sometimes we find ourselves repeating mistake again and again, meet the same type of person again and again, and then you got tired of that. That's exactly what happened. Okay, so the next one we have is, but this is good. So you have interpersonal, you know, environment here. You got the money here. You got the spirit of the leadership here, and you feel victorious. And guess what? The abundance flowing in. So there will be some sort of success material-wise coming in to help you to do whatever that you want to do. So make sure that that plan has to be for you and you only. Now, if you include someone else and make excuses for someone else, that will never happen. Or if it happens, maybe a 10 of pentacles, or maybe a 7 of pentacles. It's nothing. It's just enough for you to survive. Now, do you want to succeed or do you want to survive? Okay, so the next one, let's see what we have. I actually learned a lot of lessons from doing this with all of you. So I gained a lot from this too. I realized that a lot of things that I haven't done. So from now on, I will do this exactly the same as I was talking with you here. Now, the Knight of Cups, this is you. You feel, finally, you come to that wow, aha moment, the victory moment, the truth, the clarity moment, the feeling of self-achievement moment. Finally, you will get to the Knight of Cups. Okay, so the next one we have, let's see. The Star. Now, it's like you are so close, you can feel it. It's not the wish kind of granted here because the star here reversed, but you're feeling like you are so close. It kind of like, they give you the sense of you on the right path. That's the... Sorry guys, I see my Netflix, it's just play music, it's so annoying. Okay, so this is a sense of that you on the right path. So you see that hope, that sparkling star. That's why you say, okay, I'm on the right track here with the Knight of Cups. Now let's see what is the outcome of this. I'm expecting, something glorious like the Suns or the Nine of Cups. But let's see. We might be surprised because the universe always surprises us. Wow. This is what the universe surprised us. Now, definitely, there's a lot of people attracted to you. And one of these people, there's a potential here. As a soulmate twin flames. Now you can start to think about that. But of course, you have to remember what I said earlier. Or else they're going to remove. This is amazing. I did the monthly reading yesterday and it was in July. And now this is June. So it's actually, I think it's actually right because June and July are actually very similar energy. It's still in that kind of expansion. So why not? Congratulations to anyone that you have done so much hard working on the healing, self-healing, shadow works, trust the process, being kind, being brave to confront your own weakness, admitted that you were wrong. There's some of our members, texted in the comments box to tell me accepted. It's great. When I hear that, I know that you're gonna get something really nice from the universe. The only thing is you have to remember this is for you only. So if you include other people in your plan, now that is you're gonna change and turn the blessing away. So it's gonna cost you more time, longer to get to the stars. So that's why the star in reverse. The star here in reverse saying that we want to arrange for you these things, but we don't trust you because you are so easily influenced or being soft and fall for people, manipulative people. So to protect you, we will put the reward here and we will see what you do to make sure that you are safe to receive these things. Okay, so let's clarify this. The Six of Wands we have, the Queen of Wands was amazing. Now we see the reading 26, which I did this morning. And you come out in the future as a Queen of Wands. Now this is the future, right? This is what you're gonna be like. You're gonna shine. You're gonna be yourself. You're gonna show your identity, your personalities, your heart, your true heart. That it's like it was so kind, it was so pure that even people trying to manipulate, trying to contaminate it, but they fail. That's why you're gonna receive all these rewards coming. Now about the challenge, the Eight of Cups. Let's see what the universe, what spirit trying to tell us with the Eight of Cups. The Six of Cups, can you believe it? Now how you can come over your excuses, because a lot of people using the past experience, or someone from the past, like an ex-husband, ex-boyfriend, ex-wife, ex-girlfriend, to excuse, because there's a child, there's a children, there's a foundations of home, because you've been built this foundation for so long, and now it's so hard to walk away. And so that is a challenge. Do you really trust the process? Do you really trust yourself? Do you really trust your feeling of what you've been experiencing so far, especially if you're here with me so far? Did you experience changes? Did you experience how you grow within yourself? Now if you trust and been experiencing that, you need to overcome that. This is a very bad excuses for anyone. In the reading of the day 26, I did say what the Queen of Cups gonna do. Now this is exactly what the Queen of Cups challenge. Okay, so the Page of Swords. Let's see the Page of Swords in reverse. Yes, with the Five of Swords. You know for the fact that you know that all of the things that trying to hold you back, and you know, like you're trying to make excuse, was really wrong with the Five of Swords. Because at the end of the day, it was only you, and you only can make the changes. The Five is about changes, right? The Five of Swords is about someone retreat from the nonsense battle. So you gain the truth about that. So you don't really need more evidences. But why the challenge is still here? Because you are Sagittarius. And only Sagittarius have that kind of funny excuse for people. I can guarantee you, if you look out there to the rest of the other 11 zodiacs, if you can find anyone just keep coming forward and back with someone just because of some excuse of the heart, no one did it. Only you. Only Sagittarius. Now, the reason why I know it, because I am one of you. So I know myself very well, because I study myself for years and years and years. Okay, so with the Queen of Pentacles, let's see what we have. The Hierophant. There you go. You become that confidence, and now you tell people, look, now you see me. Eventually. Do you know that movie is Now You See Me? Now you see me number 10. So you're ready to change it. You let people to choose. It's like the leadership. You're taking back that leadership to another level. You kind of like re-educating people when it comes to morality, when it comes to truthfulness, honesty, all the best qualities of humans. Now is the time for you to shine, and that is exactly why you have to been through all the challenges and obstacles and all the pains. So you got this glorious moment today. But of course you have to graduate, right? If you're not yet graduated and still talking and tell me that you cannot, I know I need to do, but it's hard to get over it, then you have to get over yourself first. And how you get over yourself? Simple. Use the mind power. All the technique that I'm trying to share. Doing the healing works, all the healing and the explanations in the readings that I've been doing. Working on the fear, the shadow, the egos, the self-proud, the scared of losing faith, whatever it is that you're scared of, your fears, work on it. That's what called shadow work. When you've done it, You become that. You become that. Okay, so with the Two of Wands, we have the Eight of Pentacles. You are so detailed now, and you just find yourself, why I'm so intelligent now? Why I never knew that I was so intelligent? You can finalize any things in your life, any plan that you want to do. You can kind of come up with any ideas or any plans and know exactly how to get it done with the Eight of Pentacles and the Two of Wands. So it's like you know how to combine between the ability of fire and how to make it become materials with the Pentacle energy. You see, that is why it's so clever of how the message has been given to us. And you in no rush, no more rushing into things. You know exactly why. It's like, you know, you become more mature now. So when people become mature, they will, you know, start to do things slower. Doesn't mean that they slow, but they will take more time to figure out how to do something, rather than, you know, when you're young, you just jump in something and just go with the flow. You like careless. Okay, so what coming to us is the Lovers. Now this is interesting. The High Priestess. Wow. You know, this is all kind of like very spiritual connections that you're gonna, you know, experiencing. I don't see that you're gonna be confused here with the High Priestess. It's kind of like the very equal wavelength. The people that you gonna meet, even if you reunion with someone like old friends or old lovers or something like that, of course not the one that you know, cause you the prices that you paid, because when you paid, you will never be meant to be together unless that one up to another level. So that is quite difficult for any readers to spot out, because the universe is the most complicated things, right? No one can determine which journey that someone signed up for, because it's all in the sky. But what I can see here is, of all this connection, you will feel like suddenly you kind of meet the right people. Now this is the sense of when you decided to move into your new world, then you're gonna meet all the new friends, all the new people, and somehow you suddenly realize these people are so different from the people that you met before. They are so you. They are just like you. And that is the people that already been through the process, if you understand what I mean. They are not something too mysterious or something too special, but they've been through whatever you've been through. That's why you have to been through what you've been through, and make sure that you completed all the lessons from the universe to meet these people. Okay, so with the Ten of Pentacles, let's see what we have. The Ten of Pentacles, we have Death. Wow, you know, this is your money situation is gonna change. The Ten of Pentacles is also about a new foundations, material wise. It's gonna be refreshed, because you used all the old foundations in the old cycle already. So to serve the new purpose, you have to accept the new quest, the new purpose, and then you will receive the new foundations to do it. Because this time, they make sure that you understand, so they give you more, because they know that you will wisely use it. Now with the Knight of Cups, let's see what we have. The Hangman. Well, you just feeling the release from something. You just feel free. The Knight of Cups and the Hangman, it's like you feeling like you're up in the sky somewhere. You are so free. There is no more pain. You almost cannot remember how it was painful before, maybe do you want to go back and test it again? No, right? So that is the feeling of it. So you're ready to fly. Okay, so the star, as I say, this is the reminder of the universe in June that you have to remember. They give you the taste, but they want to see if you really learned your lessons. So the star we have is the Page of Wands. That's what I'm talking about. They want to see if you're really ready, if you really determined in the directions that you want to head to, or do you want to swing? Go back to that, to the Six of Cups. Okay, so the last one is the Two of Cups. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. There will be some sort of romantic development or opportunities, right? Opportunities rather than development, because it's kind of like early days. Maybe you met this person, maybe you don't even recognize each other at the beginning. Seven of Swords. Hang on, you know, this is what I'm thinking, right? That's why I was thinking it's supposed to be in July, but why is in June? So it's like the test here from the universe to see if you really jump in that connections or not. So it's kind of like a test of some of the universe to see if you really jump in that connection straight away like in the past. Because in the past you meet all these people, you don't investigate to see if they're honest or not, if they would have family or not, but you just don't care because you were desperate and you jump in it. So let me clarify this to see why you have to watch out for this. With the Seven of Swords, Five of Wands, exactly. Eight of Pentacles, and the Hangman. You know, there's someone wants to kind of like distract you from getting what you want. So so I have the feeling this Two of Cups here is the person from the past here. Now they will kind of like because they saw you glowing, so they admire you, and you become feeling overconfident, and you know, like forget about your guard. So you let your guard down because you are too overwhelmed with your success and victory. And this person trying to offer you, you know, like the soul, look like emotional soulmate things. So they kind of like show you the genuine and sincereness again, and you're about to fall for that. But the universe say watch out for that, because it will delay you. That would cause a conflict here with the Five of Wands and delay you to complete your eight, what you want to complete here with the Eight of Pentacles. So you're working the plan on your own if you about to receive the blessing, and they saw it and they want to be part of it. And the universe say that it will cause you the conflict and slow down your blessing, because this is a test to see if you really trust the universe, or you're ready to kind of sacrifice the blessing, discard all the blessing. So you're wasting the effort of your spirits and angels try to help, right? Just because you want to satisfy what you need right now. So that is all about. Okay guys, so before I close the readings, I'll pull 3 cards for advices. Oh, and 1 card for yes and no questions. Let's pull the advices first to see what is the advices. But you know, this reading is really good. It's like you got everything except from that, so don't fall for that. Don't fall for the soulmate, the fake one. So the advice is the Page of Pentacles. You have to treasure, appreciate the opportunity that given to you, because it will lead you to growth, and then you have to always remember to balance between the wisdom that you gain and the materials, or the need of the 3D needs that you want to allow you to shine as an empress, to be unstoppable. Because the Page of Swords here is talking about sometimes you might forget what you're doing. You will fall for the need of the 3D world. For example, the home, the family, the need of to have some sort of company, for example. So that is the advice. Okay, so the last one. Let's ask a questions, yes or no, and then we will find out what is the answer. Are you ready? Ask the question, please. Ask the question, please. Hear the answer. Now, what is your question? Hear the answer. Choose a new direction. I actually know what you asked, the majority of people. So this card is actually the answer for your challenge today. So that is the answer for your challenge today. So I wouldn't trying to be too personal when it comes to something that I have to be objective. The decision is all yours. So I wish everyone best of luck, a wonderful, successful month with a lot of blessings to come, and then hopefully we will share all the good news together in the month to come, for a change, because like I'm also fed up with what we just went through together. It's so heavy. So guys, this is all I've got for June. If you like what I'm doing, please like and share video and subscribe to my channel to help it grow. If you want to donate, please find the donate button in the description box, and I will see you next one. Bye bye.